Hey everybody, Andy Dolph here in Royal City, Washington, and we're out here looking at a newly planted orchard today. Um, this was planted about the middle of May this year. High density block. As you can see, uh, we're planted about 3 feet by 10 feet down the row, so very high density. And this is typical now of the type of orchards that we're seeing planted in the Pacific Northwest and elsewhere. The idea here is that the orchard will fill its space quickly in the first 2 or 3 years, and you get right into cropping. Now, this is really a nice example of a high density block. You see that they've installed a sprinkler system here. So you have an under tree sprinkler, which you can see down here. And this sprinkler can be converted and hung up on the upper wire so they can use that for overhead cooling. And right now they're actually irrigating with their drip system right here. So there's multiple things that go on here. You also have a really nice, in terms of irrigation, so you have a really nice trellis. In this case, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wires. We're about 8 feet, 8 to 10 feet out of the ground here. All of that's been installed. We've also got a piece of bamboo here to help with securing the central leader to give that tree some stability to continue growing. And the idea is we want to try to get that up to the top wire as quickly as we can. So this is really the whole package, right? Done really well. All of it's in the ground. This represents a significant investment. These orchards, these high density plantings, not only is the number of trees high, so the cost for the plant material is very high, but you also have all this sophisticated business with the irrigation system, the trellis, all the hand labor that goes into installing all of this. So getting that cropping going early in the life of the orchard is extremely critical. Where we come into the picture is helping growers like this get the tree growth that they need in order to be successful doing this. One of the biggest challenges that growers face, and this is another example of that here, is that many of the orchards that are being planted, newly planted orchards, are going right back into old orchard soil. This block, we've been told by the ranch manager here, has historically had problems with tree growth. And so they've done what you would expect. They came in, tore out the old orchard, they fumigated the soil, ripped the soil, done all the preparation, and then after planting they go in with a blended fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, which they inject through the irrigation system. The other thing they've done is they've selected a rootstock that will tolerate a little better this replant situation than some other rootstocks. So they're using plant material to help overcome growth concerns, and also they're doing a fumigation and a custom fertilizer blend and fairly high rates of nitrogen. Now, we're in the latter part of August here, and this block actually was not performing very well. And so we came out, had some discussions about it, and what we've done to help supplement is actually added a fairly aggressive rate of our humic acid product called H-85. Most of the time, these guys are including a humic acid in with their custom fertilizer blend. And so the trees get fed, spoon-fed, small amounts with each irrigation or each time they inject their nitrogen blend. But what we've done is we've come in over the top of that. So they might be putting on 10 pounds to the acre over the course of the season, typically. What we did is we came in and we went ahead and did a 20 pound per acre shot about 3 weeks ago here. And what has happened is what you can see behind me here. So you look at these trees and all this light green foliage is an indication of an active growing tip. And if you look down the row, you can see that there are numerous active growing tips on all these trees now. And so this was really looking good, but it's a response to the addition of this humic acid and a higher rate than we would typically use in most situations. So we're really excited about this. It's something that in this scenario is really good insurance for helping these growers get these trees to the top wire and get into the production they need. So what the expectation is, year 3, we're going to be at that top wire. We're going to start fruiting here and get to work on paying back for this investment.